got it.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to MANIACITV, man. Today we got Yungeen and Foolio, the demons of Duval County, from the Trap Geek YouTube channel, man. Listen, y'all already know Trap Geek always come in clutch when it come down to the quality docs, and I low-key been waiting on him to drop something on this for a minute now. All eyes are on Jacksonville, man. We ain't doing no more talking. Let's get it.
This just be my room right here. Them boys shot my house up. I was right there on the bed, me and my little brother Quan. They shot my house up from right here. This is my mama's shit right here. They shot my mama's house. They shot this part right here. My mama was in the room. They shot that bitch up.
I'm sorry, but you can shoot me 1,000,001 times. But the second you send shots mom's way, oh no, it's smoke for life. We beefing for life after that. You can shoot me all you want, but the second you send shots mom's way, oh no, I can't go for that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They shot my mama's house. They shot this part right here.
It's too
my
deep.
mama was in the room. They shot that bitch up. My house always got shot. They always spent on my shit. But then we doubling back though, for real. Come here though.
The ATK gang. Investigators say this organization is connected to a string of murders in Jacksonville.
There's many names for ATK. Ace's Top Killers is one. 9 people, potentially responsible for 15 murders that we know of, and who knows what else.
The day we're shooting scenes for was 9 people allegedly responsible for 50 murders. And Jacksonville is supposed to be the safest place in Florida to raise a family. What's going on, man? These boys terrorizing the city.
15 murders that we know of, and who knows what else.
The day we're shooting scenes for When I See You, Who I Smoke.
Who I Smoke came out of nowhere, went crazy, kind of made it more mainstream to where people who don't even know y'all, they were tapped into it. Did you make them do that?
I don't know. I took it too far when they made a song for a speaker. Once the dead get involved, it's already too far.
Alright, what is
Hold on, Trap Geek, I'm gonna let you talk your piece real quick, man. But listen, hold on. First though, I remember when Who I Smoke came out, man. The song was out for probably like an hour and some change, and y'all was telling me to react to it, so I reacted to it, man. I'm like, okay, Yungeen Ace on it, man. I've been listening to Yungeen Ace for a couple years. I'm just now really starting to know who Spinner Benz is. I ain't know who the other 2 dudes was on the song, man. But that song, I did not expect that song to blow up the way that it did, man. And I will now forever compare that song to Chief Keef's I Don't Like for how it put Chicago drill on the map. Who I Smoke put Jacksonville on the map, where everybody on the outside looking in want to see what's going on with Jacksonville. And I don't know, man. Like, before that song came out, the only rappers I knew from Jacksonville were Yungeen Ace, Lil Papa. I knew of Foolio, but I never listened to him before that. And I started really getting in tune with Spinner Benz, man. But yeah, since then though, it's red hot down there, boy. It's gonna be a hot summer.
Song for a speaker. Once the dead get involved, it's already too far.
Alright, what is up, everybody? For the past few months, the most talked about song on social media is the Who I Smoke video from Yungeen Ace. It exposed the mainstream to the deadliest rap feud that's been going on for years, and it's happening in Jacksonville, Florida. Rappers from there are on a completely different wave, hiding the clues to revenge killings inside their music videos, taking the beats from classic pop songs, and trying to rap the most demonic shit over it. Yungeen Ace and his crew remixed the classic Vanessa Carlton song 1,000 Miles and flipped it, filming at a plush golf course, smoking cigars, all while dancing to lyrics that celebrate the deaths of their rival crew, led by the rapper Foolio out of North Jacksonville. Who I Smoke went viral, hitting 16 million views in 1 month, and getting reactions from all the biggest influencers online.
Who I Smoke. Say it.
No! Hey, Foolio, come get this nigga before he playing with your top.
This is one of the most savage videos I've seen. Just, you know why? They ain't show one gun in the video. But the way they seem to be just nonchalantly enjoy life while clowning the niggas who died?
That's the thing, though. Like, Florida niggas is so different, and I knew this for a minute. Queso was another dude I knew from Jacksonville before all this too, man. But that's the thing, though, man. The song, it's the fact that they just don't have a care in the world, and they just disrespecting they ops on a golf course to Vanessa Carlton's song. Come on, now that's the Starbucks anthem that they remixed into, man, come on now. This shit crazy. Like, come on.
Seems to be just nonchalantly enjoy life while clowning the niggas who died?
Crazy.
So Foolio had to retaliate in a darker, more ominous way, remixing a classic Fantasia song, and in the music video, printing out a big poster of 2 of Ace's friends and his blood brother who died by Ace's side in a drive-by shooting outside a Japanese steakhouse. Ace was the only one in the car who survived. Since then, both Foolio's crew and Young and Ace's crew released this song after this song towards each other, leaving hidden messages in the music videos.
Got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was right. Where's Corbin?
Where is Corbin Johnson? The 18-year-old's parents say they dropped...
This nigga Foolio, dog. This nigga said, where's Corbin? Follow with a news clip. Where is Corbin Johnson? These niggas is wilding.
Where's Corbin?
Where is Corbin Johnson? The 18-year-old's parents say they dropped him off last week at a job interview and they never saw him again.
Left his house Wednesday night. Here's a picture of him behind us. And there's little in the way of clues as to where he might be.
Corbin ass was lost until they found him in that bag. Oh.
Corbin Johnson was last seen alive in July of last year. Then last Friday, a man discovered the victim's skeletal remains.
But what makes this situation real cold is
the skeleton remains. Oh no, man. What? Bro. It's like, you know, it's a lot of beef going on in the game, man. But I don't think there ain't nothing that could even compare to Florida. Like this is way past music. These boys just so happen to be rappers, but they finding bones, remains out in fields out there from this beef.
Man discovered the victim's skeletal remains.
But what makes this situation real cold is some of the folks beefing are literal cousins, blood relatives caught up on opposite ends of the feud.
Now, that is your cousin. Nigga, fuck your cousin, man. That's your real cousin? That nigga cousin. I don't give a fuck about that nigga cousin.
Alright. In order to understand this story, we gotta go to the biggest city in the country in terms of land size that's not in Alaska, and that's Jacksonville, Florida. Florida's always had a huge presence in rap music, especially in the last 2 decades. But its biggest city, Jacksonville, never really got any mainstream success until now. And that's all because of these viral diss records between 2 crews. Young and Ace is the face of ATK gang, which mostly occupies the west side of Jacksonville. His rival Foolio is the face of KTA, alias Kill Them All, which is an alliance between 2 groups. Foolio's gang from the north, and Young and Reckless, a crew from the south side. What's worse about this beef...
Young and Reckless, that's YNR, Mookie, and all them like that.
Gang from the north.
I think Ain't Spot 'em got him in that too.
Young and Reckless, a crew from the south side. What's worse about this beef is the amount of mutual friends both camps had at one point in time. Ace and Foolio were never exactly close, but they did have mutual friends such as Queso, who right now is locked up with his own father, charged for 2 murders, including the killing of Foolio's blood brother, Bibby. After Bibby's murder, Queso would notoriously walk around wearing Bibby jerseys, taking photos like it was a trophy. He even released an album in 2019, putting
he had taking photos. Dog from the football team signed the Bibby jersey, man. Come on, these niggas, dog.
Like it was a trophy. He even released an album in 2019, putting images of his dead ops as the cover, like a Mount Rushmore of fallen rivals. Jacksonville police, or JSO, are notorious for not cracking cases. In fact, 70% of murders in the city go unsolved. So folks online came up with the catchphrase, JSO loves Queso, for the simple fact that he telegraphs what he's doing on social media.
You see a hawk like this? Come here, boy! Come here, boy!
It's like, that's the crazy thing. They said JSO loves Queso. It's the crazy thing is, man, these niggas be putting it in their songs. In their songs, they be on live talking this. And you mean to tell me the cops, they just so damn clueless? Like, I ain't even trying to be on none of that, though. I ain't trying to be on none of that. But, dog, these cops, I feel like the cops is low-key scared, though. They scared of these niggas. These niggas, they all some demons. They scared as hell. That's the only thing I could really think of, man. Cause it ain't no way. It ain't no way, dog. These cops just scared as hell.
Unsolved. So folks online,
dog, look at this. Like what?
Came up with the catchphrase, JSO loves Queso, for the simple fact that he telegraphs what he's doing on social media.
You see a hawk like this? Come here, boy! Come here, boy!
All of Queso's songs have millions of views on YouTube, and he was actually very close with King Von. The two had music together. Queso even appeared in that infamous video where Quando Rondo and Von were joking around with each other back when they were on good terms.
Dirty ass niggas!
Queso was there as well. But back in Jacksonville, Queso had a well-known reputation for demonic antics. He famously tried to organize a team deathmatch in real life with his own cousins, who rep the rival gang, KTA.
What's up, where you at? Come on, I do a team deathmatch.
Right now? Y'all two versus us two. Look at my cousins. We look alike.
This nigga said a team deathmatch like they about to play 2-on-2. Like they about to go who? You two versus me and like what? Like nigga, y'all, this ain't something that you gonna walk away from, dog. These niggas is crazy.
Right now? Y'all two versus us two. Look at my cousins. We look alike.
My cousin don't want to talk. He trying to act all.
He trying to act all hard.
Oh, Jason.
They got the black hoodies on.
One of the cousins on that live was named Lil Nine. A month after that back and forth, Lil Nine was leaving a gas station when his car was ambushed, shot 12 times from a rifle inside another car, sending him crashing into a rent-a-wheel tire shop, where Lil Nine was pronounced dead at the scene. While folks at the tire store were trying to revive him, Lil Nine's friend who was in the crash with him was frantically walking around filming inside the store.
You fuck niggas played. Played. Fuck niggas played. You fuck niggas played, man.
Of course, Queso responded with a video of his own, laughing.
Get out! Get out!
Then Queso's blood brother, also Lil Nine's cousin, would recreate Lil Nine's death video from the tire shop.
Y'all fuck niggas played. Y'all niggas played.
Dog, ain't no... Y'all family. This is blood. Y'all family. They mocking their own cousin and brother death? Oh, no, man. Ain't no way man, it ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way these boys that damn heartless. That's Cuzzo. Like, come on. Wow.
From the tire shop.
Y'all fuck niggas played. Y'all niggas played.
Wow. Oh, wow.
60 days later, Queso dropped a music video, and in it, we see him putting a photo of his own deceased cousin, Lil Nine, in the microwave. See, the crazy part is, everybody that's beefing, at one point in time, was cool.
It was all cool.
Queso met Young and Ace in the 9th grade. They've been friends ever since. But the rival Foolio likes to remind Queso that back in 2015, he was hanging with them, and even had the nickname 6 Block Queso for his affiliation with Foolio's gang, 6 Block. Even Young and Ace admits he was a fan of Foolio's music before their beef really escalated, but a series of unfortunate events would draw lines in the sand. Neutrals had to pick sides quickly. At a block party in South Jacksonville, it's in YNR territory, Young and Reckless. A crew led by YNR Mookie and his lieutenant, Slugger T.
Slugger, that was the
Ace and his
other
gang
one.
show up to the party.
Ain't Slugger locked up right now, ain't he?
Led by YNR Mookie and his lieutenant, Slugger T. Ace and his gang show up to the party and get into an argument with YNR's leader, Mookie. Shots were fired and a bullet grazed Mookie's skin, with his lieutenant Slugger T shooting back. But Ace and his crew managed to escape the party, leaving Young and Reckless and Ace's crew on bad terms. On top of that, YNR's leader Mookie was already friends with Foolio's cousin. This made it easy for YNR and Foolio's gang to click up, creating an alliance under the name KTA, or Kill Them All, with one enemy in common, Young and Ace and ATK. The trends in Jacksonville at the time were not good. It was marking an increase in the murder rate year on year. In 2017, Ace would drop the song Go to War. This was an open invitation to anyone opposing ATK to retaliate. Not long after, Ace's home was shot up, but the tipping point was soon to come. A few months later, one of Ace's friends was out on a mission, looking to avenge a robbery that had happened to him. He knew exactly where the robber was, on the west side of Jacksonville at Foolio's cousin's house. So he snuck into the house, throwing a brick through the sliding door, entering from the back where he began shooting. No mask, no gloves. He couldn't get who robbed him, and instead he ended up killing Foolio's cousin, Zion, and wounding a 9-year-old girl.
See, the second that a life gets taken, the second somebody get killed, it ain't no going back in the beef at all. Like, there is no reversing it. There ain't no being cool with each other. There ain't none of it at all. It's gonna be smoke for life after that.
And instead he ended up killing...
And it's gonna be multiple casualties after that, man. Let's be real.
Foolio's cousin, Zion, and wounding a 9-year-old girl. If this was the start of a war, Zion's death was the catalyst. Not long after, Zion's sister was shot 14 times in an attempt to prevent her from going to trial and testifying. She miraculously survived, and Young and Ace's...
How she survived 14 shots? All so she wouldn't go to trial, dog. These niggas moving like the fucking mafia out here.
To prevent her from going to trial and testifying. She miraculously survived, and Young and Ace's friend who did the shooting was sentenced to life.
Wow.
But things were just getting started. Foolio's cousin being the first death in the beef meant KTA were looking to get revenge swiftly. They needed to make an example. Ace's music was starting to pick up steam. His new song, F That, was getting millions of views on WorldStar in mere days. Fans were already comparing him to Youngboy. Then a week later, this happened.
4 young men were in this car when they were shot. The vehicle pulled up to their Chevy sedan, opened fire, then took off. And one is in critical condition at the hospital.
Keontae Bullard, the only survivor of the quadruple
shoot. For having the gun. And my thing is, on the other doc I reacted to a few weeks ago, man, I'm like, you arrest him because he had a gun and all that, okay. But you got to realize, man, obviously the nigga need it. If you in a car, you the only one that survived. A car full of your guys. And you the only one that survived, and y'all gonna question why he got a gun? Don't you think that he need that motherfucker, man? Come on now. Come on.
Critical condition at the hospital.
Keontae Bullard, the only survivor of the quadruple shooting.
It's a Tuesday in June of 2018. Ace, his brother, and 2 friends were going to Wasabi, a Japanese steakhouse, for Ace's friend's 18th birthday. Everyone was in good spirits, taking photos. It was a celebration. But little did they know, the whole time, they were under surveillance. Rivals had found out their location because of Ace's Instagram story, taking photos outside the steakhouse. Ace even recorded his friends eating inside the restaurant and posted that too. So their enemies waited outside, watching them eat, then followed them leaving the restaurant, driving along the highway. When they got to a red light, the shooters opened fire on the passenger side of Ace's car, killing his 2 best friends and his brother, leaving Ace in critical condition. It was a quadruple shooting and
that shit is crazy. So I didn't even know. So this was all on Yungeen Ace's Instagram. That shit. I know Yungeen Ace was beating himself up after that, man. It's like I don't even know.
And his brother, leaving Ace in critical condition. It was a quadruple shooting, and Foolio got the news before anyone else did, except he thought Ace was dead.
Them boy lost the Fortnite match. Till coming up, man. Cold summer alert, man. 2-3 pack, man. Ace pack, bitch.
Of course, Ace survived, but he lost everything. His brother and his 2 best friends. The attention, however, was helping grow his career. NBA Youngboy would FaceTime him to record a song, and it also motivated Ace to make his biggest record ever, called Pain, which went viral and as we speak has 50 million views on YouTube. Yeah, but the blood spilling was not over. Every time
that was the first Yungeen Ace song I heard too. It sucked that we ain't never gonna be able to see, you know, Yungeen Ace and Youngboy on the track anymore, because, you know, Ace fuck with, you know, Jada Youngin and all them. Youngboy don't really fuck with him. So.
Has 50 million views on YouTube. But the blood spilling was not over. Every time Ace would drop a song, his rival YNR Mookie would use the same song titles to make a diss track. The Jacksonville police even created a whole new department called the Violence Reduction Strategy Team, whose whole job was to basically comb through music videos from both camps, looking for clues.
Y'all think I be lying? Listen, y'all be getting mad at academics. I be seeing people get mad at me. Y'all think I be lying when I say the feds, they got little divisions in they freaking departments. They got somebody that watches all the Instagram posts. They got somebody that watches the Twitter. They got someone that watches all the YouTube music videos. How you think they got Youngboy? I'm telling you, they got somebody for this. Man, come on now. Y'all got to be smart on this shit. For real, rappers and all. Because in reality, they low-key be telling on themselves. Don't be getting mad at the bloggers and the YouTubers that react to it, man. Be mad at them because they tell on themselves, man. You got to know, the feds watching. The feds always watching.
His whole job was to basically comb through music videos from both camps, looking for clues. The assistant chief even said in an interview, I don't think their primary goal is to entertain, but they are making real rap music. At the top of the next year, in February 2019, Foolio's little brother Bibby was the next target for assassination. Bibby was just 16 at the time, and he was coming home from school one day in his own neighborhood on the north side of Jacksonville at the Hilltop Apartments. He was sitting on a gazebo in the courtyard of his complex with a friend. The two were looking at their phones when all of a sudden, pounding gunfire erupted. Bibby and his friend dropped the phone and jumped. Both started running in different directions, frantically looking for cover. A total of 60 rounds was shot in under 15 seconds.
60 rounds?
Bibby was killed instantly. A year later, When the court documents were unsealed, the police named Queso as the gunman responsible for Bibby's murder, saying that they drove for hours, circling the complex, parking, waiting, until finally springing out and unleashing Draco rounds in Bibby's direction.
Wow.
Then Queso allegedly walked up to Bibby, who was on the ground, shielding himself from the gunfire, and executed him at close range, before fleeing the apartment complex in a gray Nissan. The court documents also mention Queso's affinity for wearing Bibby jerseys, and posting it to his IG page in celebration. Queso's bond is currently set at $4 million. For Foolio, losing his brother and his cousin in a short period of time was devastating. But 2019 was also the year his music was going to the next level. 1 million views, back to back to back, consistently. And he was doing it all independent. Foolio was a big deal in Florida, but not quite big enough to be touring the country on his own. Unlike his rival Yungeen Ace, who was booking shows in multiple states. Just a month after Foolio's brother died, Ace was performing at a nightclub in Waycross, Georgia. Him and his crew went back to the hotel to relax by the pool when they were suddenly ambushed. An SUV pulled up and a group of guys hopped out shooting. Queso was there and didn't hesitate for 1 second to shoot back. One of Queso's boys, Rallo, died at the pool in that shootout.
Wow.
Only Ace's side got arrested for shooting back.
I can't live like that. I'm sorry, man. I grew up in the projects, but I was never involved in no shit like this at all. I ain't gang affiliated by any means. I don't do none of that. But I can't live like that, man. You can't even go to a pool without having to worry about if the ops about to come and man, listen. Queso, for real though, that nigga, that's somebody you gotta have on your team, man. That nigga ain't even hesitate. That's crazy though, man.
Died at the pool in that shootout. Only Ace's side got arrested for shooting back. The other gunmen were never found by police. Queso would say the quiet part out loud in his song Been Dead, where the lyrics go, "Shoulda killed me in Waycross, they hopped out with the K's. Me and Scotty bussin' back, we were on the same page." That's the same music video where he puts his cousin Lil Nine in the microwave. A month after dropping this song, Queso was arrested for a whole different murder alongside his father, who was charged with accessory after the fact. Allegedly, they were getting revenge on a rival rapper named KTA Lil Buck, who dissed Queso's older brother that died in a van full of Queso's relatives when 2 cars rolled up, blocking them off and put 100 bullets inside the car. Lil Buck was Foolio's close friend and a high-priced target that ATK got the drop on, allegedly rolling up at 11 in the morning while he was applying for a job to assassinate him. Queso posted to his Insta story right after, saying, "I kill a dude, then get my toes done."
Receiving a pedicure with the caption, "Kill a N-word, then go get my toes done."
This
Bro, what the fuck? Ain't no way.
Pedicure with the caption, "Kill a N-word, then go get my toes done."
This wasn't the first hit done outside a job site. Another rapper, Jump Out, who beefed with Yungeen Ace and ATK, was killed while waiting in line to apply for a job at an Amazon warehouse.
Damn, they just trying to get a job, trying to get money the legal way. I'm telling you, I can't live like that. You can't even go nowhere. You gotta, man, listen, you gotta keep that shit on you. I don't understand how Yungeen Ace, I feel like he still probably live in Jacksonville or somewhere in Florida. Like, how can you just leave a house just knowing that you got people you could get killed any moment? I mean, it could happen to anybody. It could happen to anybody, man. In reality, man. But when you got people that's they life mission is to just get your ass gone, to put you 6 feet under. Like, come on, I can't live like that. Shit. I don't know, man. This shit deep.
K was killed while waiting in line to apply for a job at an Amazon warehouse.
That's crazy.
Leading to the infamous line on Who I Smoke, where they say, found out where he was working and clocked him out.
This nigga, dog, Fast Money gone. When I had to hear his verse like a few times, aside from my reaction. And I'm like, ain't no way this man said what he said on that song, man. Y'all listen to what he said on that song. I'm like, ain't no fucking way that this man just said all this on a song that went viral.
The war had escalated to a point where, no matter where they were, no matter who it was, one side was shooting at the other, and the other would shoot back. We can count a dozen of Foolio's friends who are locked up, and YNR Mookie and Slugga T are behind bars too. Even Foolio's girlfriend got shot in the head.
Y'all thought I was dead. Y'all ain't underscored this yet, boy.
And to this day, Yungeen Ace still has a bullet casing in his butt from the quadruple shooting outside the Wasabi steakhouse. That's it for this video. Let me know what you want me to cover in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.
That shit crazy, man. I don't know. I can never get enough of these docs on Jacksonville and about these boys, man, because, dog, this is crazy. Trap Geek did his thing on this, though, for sure, man. Yungeen Ace and Foolio, the demons of Duval County. Do I see this ending anytime soon? Hell no. This shit is just getting started. Honestly, the sad truth of it is it's just getting started, man. Link down below in the description. Y'all want to check it out in its entirety uninterrupted. If y'all new to the channel, y'all rock with me. Want daily reaction videos, hit that subscribe button for me. Until the next video, I'll see y'all then. Thank you for watching MANIACITV. I'm out.
I ain't gotta do too much. I swear that these niggas, they be doing too much. I ain't gotta